Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been trying to go live on the Patreon. I figured out how to do it, but not much going on. I think there was 2 people in there. I couldn't see the chat. I gotta fucking figure that out if I'm gonna start going live on the Patreon, which we plan to do for the longest time, and it is not easy to get this shit going, man. It's just not easy at all. But yeah. So I figured I would jump on and go live on the Patreon, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. But guys, check it out. Here's our Foul Play. One of the logos we're going to be using for the new show, starting Mondays. It's going to be a Lucky Low gig, but me and the Filthy Mouth Gamer are going to be on a lot of episodes. But I will not be the host of the show. It's going to be Lucky Low, and he's good. He's gonna grow. He's gonna grow on you guys. It's gonna be good. I know you guys will help him along as far as like taking phone calls and flowing the show the right way. I have every confidence in him that he'll be able to do this. And it looks like Monday nights, 7:30, 8 o'clock, Foul Play. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of crazy, like just, Illuminati type shit. You guys have heard so much about this already. We've told you guys a million times about it, but it looks like it might be this Monday coming up. Basically everything is ready to go, and we're ready to start moving on it. We know what we're going to be talking about on our first episode, and all that. So it's going to be fun, I guarantee you guys. And if things need to change after 1 or 2 episodes, then we'll change them. Not a problem. We'll see how it goes, but I have confidence in the show. I think you guys will like it. It's going to be more of a discussion with a comedy twist, not like Foul Mounts Live or Insomniac. Definitely not like Insomniac, I'll tell you that. But it's going to have a comedy twist to it, a little comedy twist when I'm there, at least, because that's what I do. Well, that's what I try to do. But when Lowe's there and Lowe's doing the show, he's a laid-back, conspiracy theory type of guy. So I think you guys will enjoy a little bit of a switcheroo, a little bit of a switcher-upper type of thing, which would be, I think it's going to be good. I think it really is going to be good. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I think you guys will enjoy it. And like I said, if you don't, we will eventually change things around to when you guys, to when you start enjoying it. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to go good, like I said. But shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my Patreons. I'm going to name you guys here, all the new Patreons and stuff. I'm a shitty reader, but I'm going to blurt these names out real quick. And thanks so many people that are here with us on here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's go see our Patreon family. Let me bring them up on the screen here, so I can read off all these names the right way and thank the right people the right way this time. All right, so here we go. First off, you guys know who you are. You've been on here since day one with us. So I'm going to start off with the newer people that just joined recently. Not like the other, there's a couple of people that joined up like 2 or 3 days ago, but I'm going to name a couple of people here. I'm going to get to the regulars second. We got Justin, who's is a $10 donator who's just joined on here. We got Steven, Boston Steve. We got Mr. Popoff. We got Matthew. I don't want to say anybody's last names in case they don't want it on there. But we got Matthew A. We got Joshua is in the house, man. Glad you're here, man. Shell Marie. We got Lewis. We got VI Man. We got I think this dude is the dude that bought the Foul Mouth Ken shirt. The one with the crazy one on there. Apology on Friday. Shout out to you, man. CHIZILKNEES. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Jeremy Nichols. Shout out to this is a hard name to pronounce too. Salva SALVATRUKO. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cody, who's in here. And here's the dude who bought the shirt. Terry? Trey. I mean, I'm illiterate, guys. Come on. Shout out to you, brother, for not only coming on to the Patreon, but also buying one of those shirts, man. It's fucking crazy that somebody's walking around with my face on their shirt. It's just fucking nuts to me. Who else we got here who's fairly new to the crew? Nate from VA, he joined. Nate, what's up, man? Great to have you here. We also got GERRI is in the house. We got Broken Lion. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mr. Cow, who's in here as well. And then to the regular people that have been here since day one, Mr. Cal Alabama. He's the number one Patreon guy in here, $20 a month. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Cal Alabama. Try to love hearing from you, love having you involved in everything, man. It's been a fucking pretty cool 9 months, I gotta say. And who else we got here? How could I forget? How could I forget? Mr. Moon Man, Mr. D Moon. Shout out to him. Shout out to James White, who's also in here. Mr. Ray Rock. John, shout out to you. That's fucking funny. Shout out to John, man. What's up, buddy? Lord Booker, shout out to you. Cynical, shout out to you. Heather, shout out to you, girl. I don't know what the fuck that was, but let me see here. D9. Who else? Shout out to Mr. Bailey Smoke Rudolph and Canadian Basement. They are two different people. They are totally two different people, but two talented motherfuckers in their own right. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to Mr. Mike Bobbitt. The dude, you know, he tells me all the time, you know, he doesn't have the most money in the world. He's, you know, not exactly in a great place, he told me. But he's on here for $1 a month, man. And that's fucking huge, man. Thank you so much for your contribution to us, man. Every dollar counts towards what we do. And we wouldn't be here doing this without you guys. And that's the God's honest truth. Because I would have had to get a job a while back, a couple of months ago, when my wife started giving me shit about being on here and not doing anything with my time except for being on here. And what you guys got to understand is she probably never will hear this, so I could say this to you guys right now. But, she used to get pissed at me when I would play fucking video games all night. So I'd be like playing video games in my man cave, and she'd have a problem with it after a while. After a couple of months go by, you know, the first couple of months, it's, yeah, sure, I'll let my man do whatever he won't, you know? And then it turned into, you're always outside playing that fucking Xbox, you know? And then when I stopped playing Xbox, and it was like I went fishing with my friends for a whole summer, like every night we were going fishing. Then it was, you fucking go fishing every night. You know, but in the beginning it was, sure, go with your friends, honey. You know? So yeah, no matter what I do, it kind of gets boring to her after a while. And she's got to pick with me on it. And it sounds like a typical woman thing. It might be, I don't know. You know, I was really only with fucking one woman my whole life, so I really don't know if it's a woman thing, but I've been told that. So yeah, she had a problem with that. So she had a problem with this after a while too, and was it's a hobby. I tell her, and it's like, okay, it's a hobby, that's great, but when you spend fucking 18 hours on the weekend doing your hobby, your fat ass could be at work, working a second job, bringing money in, which she's right. My family needs it. We're poor as fuck. She's a nurse. I make decent money, but we're still poor as fuck because we live in New York where it's almost impossible to live. I got a fucking broken down car in the driveway that I have to get rid of, which I'm not going to get any money for it, and I'm still paying the fucking thing off. That's the part that fucking hurts. And she made me go pick the car. She called me up. Me and my father were going somewhere to go look at cars, and when we got to this place, we got fucked because the guy told us something totally different than what we expected. So when we got there, it was, it's this much. So obviously, it was too much for me. It was out of my range, this truck that I was looking at. So we're on our way home, and I get a phone call from my wife, and she's, hey, I found this Envoy over in this area. You're on your way home. Go check it out. Oh, yeah, really? How much is it? Oh, it's only like, 5,500. How much miles does it have on it? I never bought a car. I've never owned a brand new car. My wife has like 3 times now, which technically I owned it, but I never drove the motherfucker, so I didn't own it. So she owned it. I never bought a car with over 100,000 miles on it. I never bought a car with over 70,000 miles on it. Whenever I bought a car, it was always like 50,000, 40,000, 60,000 at the most. She tells me about this Envoy. I go check it out. I love the car. It looks nice. It's got, there's not a scrape on it. It's in nice condition. It looks great, blah, blah, blah. It's got a TV in there and fucking all this shit to entice you to buy it. Long story short, I buy the fucking car. Now, the mileage on it was way over what I would ever buy on a car. It was 120,000 miles on this fucking truck, okay? Now, I understand I'm getting something for 5,500, whatever the fuck it was, 5,700. I understand I'm buying something cheaper, so I'm going to get something shittier. So I knew that going into it, but I was just hoping that, hey, I could buy this car, I could pay it off in 4 years, and I'll still have it without any, major issues. Well, there was major issues, to say the least. The fucking wheel well, the tie rod that ties both your wheels together in the front where you steer. My mechanic says to me, this car ain't gonna pass inspection. This is like a month and a half ago. Why? Well, because number one, you need brakes. Okay, I'll get the brakes, and you need a tie rod or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, how much is that? Well, it's about $1,700. What? I'm not paying $1,700 into a car that has 120,000 fucking miles on it. It's just not happening. Okay, I know I could go and fucking fix the car for almost $2,000, which is gonna cost a little over $2,000 with the labor and everything and the parts. Okay, it costs a little over $2,000. So now you're talking about the car is $7,000 I spent on it, $7,500, $7,700. I could have taken $7,500 and bought a fucking almost a brand new truck, put that down on a brand new truck. But no, I get fucked and I end up with an Envoy from fucking 1985, and I'm still paying it off, and now it's sitting in my fucking driveway, and she blames it on me. After all that, she turns around and says to me, you shouldn't have bought that car. I said, you fucking told me about the car. Yeah, I understand, but you shouldn't have bought it. So what the fuck was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just ignore what you told me and fucking just, went against you and said, no, I'm not buying that? Like, because I would have been ripped to shreds if I did that anyway. I was in a lose-lose situation. You want to call a typical woman? I don't know. Do me a favor, under this, write down on the post whether I'm right or I'm wrong. Is it typical women, or is it just my woman is a little fucking whacked out, a little fucky in the head? I love the woman because she's a survivor, I've told you guys the stories a million times. Stage 4 breast cancer, beat that shit, is a walking fucking miracle to doctors. They say it all the time when they see her. She's a walking miracle to me even before she was sick, because she's a cunt. No, I'm just kidding. I love her. But you know the deal. So how can I go against her? I can't go against her. But it's like, she tells me afterwards, you should have said no to me. What? So now I'm driving around in my father's beat up truck that thank God he retired 8 months ago, or else I wouldn't have a vehicle right now. I would have her wake up in the morning to drive me to work, which would have been fucking hell. Because my 8-year-old, when we leave the house and we leave her with her older sister, flips the fuck out and starts screaming. So that wouldn't have been good. So you know how that goes. So I bought the car, I fucked myself, and now it's sitting in my driveway and I gotta get rid of it. And I have absolutely no money to fucking buy a new car. Hopefully somebody will either co-sign on the loan for me or whatever the case may be, but I'm still paying off this other hunk of shit now. So it's like I still have a year and a half of payment left on this fucker, and I'm gonna junk it. Someone else is gonna buy it and fix it, and they're gonna be using it while I'm paying the motherfucker off. It's got a great tranny in it, great transmission in it. It's one of the coldest air conditioners I've ever had. It's got a TV in the fucking thing in the back headrest, 2 TVs in the back headrest. It's got the touchscreen radio in there. It's all hooked up. It's all leather. That's why I liked it, because it was something new and nice to me, even though it was fucking 15 years old. You know, it's a 2000 and I guess it's a 03, so it's, you know, it's less than 15 years old, but still, I mean, it was a hunk of shit. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, you know, and that leads me back to why I got into this whole story, was to say thank you to you guys, because honestly, I would not be doing this if it wasn't for people like Cal Alabama, Nate from VA, Abel Salas Jr., all these guys, D Moon, Bailey Smoke Rudolph, you know, all these guys, even the people who don't donate to me, they don't give me a cent, they're not on here, Mr. Ray Rock, you know, they don't give me a nothing. Though even those people are the reason why I'm still on here. V2 of Doom, you know, shout out to him. I see him up on the screen right now. Mr. Schleppy13. You know, these guys aren't on our Patreon, but shout out to them, Mr. Real Talk and everybody. Like, we would not be here doing this if it was not for all of you guys, even the people who don't donate, who show us support, who retweet, who fucking want to collaborate and hang out and blah, blah, blah. Big shout out to Tiffany. You know, she's been around from fucking day one, and if anybody thinks I'm in a fight with her or I'm turning my back on her, that is not the fucking case, because I do not turn my back on my friends, and I never will. I never will. I know what is up, and I know what is down, okay? This is the YouTube game. This is what goes on in the YouTube world. I'm guilty of it myself. I go on there, I do hippo songs, I do fucking cat fucking songs, and, you know, I imitate Stacy and, you know, other people in the community and this and that. Like, don't take offense to it, please. Anybody out there, like I told Stacy the other day, you did some grimy shit, Stacy, in the past, but you know what? You're a good sport. I sit here and I fucking sing this song about, you know, walking into my bedroom wall and fucking all this and that. The poor guy is fucking almost blind, you know, and you know, so it's fucked up. So, you know, we all should fucking just take a look back and take a step back and cool off for a minute. And all the shit that happened with JD and all that, it was all jokes as far as I was concerned. All fucking jokes. I don't hate the guy. I don't want him to lose the money he makes. I don't want him to stop doing what he's doing. Do I like what he does? No, I really don't. And I'm being honest. I don't like what he does. I can't watch it. I'm sorry. It's just the way I feel. And I'm not saying it because he was in a fight with Joe. Because if I liked what he did, I would tell you straight out, I like what the guy does. I like what Joe does. Joe could be a fuck sometimes. I like what Joe does. Even if I wasn't friends with him, I would still tell you. And I did about a year ago, before we even started hanging out with Joe or talking to Joe. We cut a couple of videos with Joe in it. And in these videos, yeah, we bashed the shit out of him. And we said all kinds of fucking grimy shit. But at the end of the day, I went on the video and said, I think Joe's a damn talented fucking person. And, you know, deserves the money he makes and donations and the people who back him. He deserves it. JD deserves it. He gets on the internet every day, puts content up there for those who do enjoy his shit. He deserves it. Anybody who works hard at what they do deserves the benefits, man. And that's the truth. So I want to make that all clear. You know, I want to make that all clear. The people that I'm friends with on here, I am friends with. I will never stop being friends with them. If you hear me imitate you, or you hear me, you know, laugh about something that you're involved in, or joke about something, don't take offense to it, because I don't mean any harm out of it. I just mean to make people laugh. And sometimes I don't say the right thing. I'm a human, just like the rest of you guys. You know, so And listen, there is fucked up scenarios within the YouTube world of friendships and alliances and all that shit. And it's kind of like playing a game of Survivor or Big Brother. It really is a chess game. It really is a movement reaction game. You know, it's like you move, I move. You know, you say something, I say something. And I don't like doing that with my friends. And for the most part, I don't do that with my friends. I keep shit separate. I try my very fucking best to back everybody that I'm friends with that I owe this to, that Foul Mouths is owed to. It's not owed to me. It's not owed to the Filthy Mouth Gamer or any of those guys. It's owed to you guys, man. We are not here unless you guys like what we do and you say that you do and you support us. It's not here. It doesn't exist. It dudded out after 100 subs. It fucking fell off and we all just left and it's just another one of these empty fucking channels with a name and a couple of views that you pass by all the time on YouTube and say to yourself, well, I wonder what happened to that channel, or did the people even bother building this up, or did they quit after they did this? And you know what I mean? Did something bad happen, or did you know what I mean? Like it's one of those tragic channels just sitting there. That's what this could have been if it wasn't for you guys, not me with comedy. I mean, I'm just fucking throwing shit out there to see if it sticks. You know, you guys are the ones who make this shit matter. You make this shit matter. A guy like Bailey Smoke Rudolph, who goes on there and memes out on fucking Twitter and makes something of it. A guy like Bailey Smoke Rudolph, Canadian Basement, those guys, these are the guys that, you know, carry it forward and like what you do, and then in return make something special out of something that you did. You know, and it just snowballs and into something bigger, into something that we all share. Like Box, when that first came out, you know, we did a whole fucking show on Monetize This one night, and I think every word on the fucking show was Box, you know? And I'm not just talking about just the shit that I fucking make up or are involved in. I'm talking about all the shows and all the things that people do, you know? So it matters to me, man. It matters to me. And I'm not the, you know, you guys know me. I very rarely get fucking serious on this channel. I have a couple of times. It's a hard thing to talk about. You know, a couple of times I've gotten serious. But right now I'm about to get serious for you guys. As serious as a heart attack right now. And I'm going to try to rap out a serious rap song for you guys here tonight right now. Okay? I'm going to try my best to do a freestyle. No comedy type shit, just a straight freestyle. And if I fuck up, I'm leaving it on here. I'm not erasing. I'm not going back. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do it with familiar music that you guys have heard me rap to before. I've actually done a couple of songs with this music. And it's because I like rapping to it. So I figured I'll put on the best thing that I like rapping to, and I'll fucking see if I could hit off some serious shit for you guys here. Which... that reminds me, I'm going to be doing a diss track very soon on fucking a couple of big YouTubers in the community. I'm going to be doing that very soon. So that's going to be coming out. And let's see if I can make this halfway good right now and freestyle it, you know what I mean? I have written shit down before, but I never really bothered to really, you know, go that extra route with it and really write some real good shit down and really apply myself and all that shit. So right now I'm trying to stall on you because I'm setting everything up too. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to try to do this for real here. Bear with me. If I fuck up, I fuck up. You know what I mean? Don't laugh. Or laugh. You could laugh if you want, because obviously it's stupid and whatever. But here we go. Right off the bat, right? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck YouTube. YouTube makes you do things you don't want to do and say. You could be good one day and be bad the next. They want to shit on you and treat you like you're nothing, and say you'll never make it in this fucking industry. But man, as sure as God is standing next to me, I'ma be what the fuck I set out to be. Something original, can't be faking.
Bring me home like a piece of Canadian bacon. Yo, fuck that, life is yours for the taking. Sit back, relax, and stop being faking. When people ask you questions, be fucking real. There's no reason to a raw deal or tell a lie, or try to hide who you are up inside. Fight to stay alive. Man, I'm who I was supposed to be. You motherfuckers, you made me. I didn't make myself, I just turned the fucking key. And the rest of y'all carried me from the motherfucking Patreon to the motherfucking YouTube page. I'll be doing this shit till I hit the motherfucking old ages. And that's something fucking motherfucking majors. And I ain't talking steaks, bitch, I'm talking pagers and cell phones, text messages and emails, and motherfucking private messages with them sex textages. Having that motherfucking late night with a dyke, one dick out, and my wife walks in the room like, oh shit, what the fuck you just do? You just fucked a girl that only likes to fuck people like you? Yeah, fuck that. I did. And I turned this bitch into pussy right back into some dick, bitch. And I'm kicking this shit for my homies on Patreon. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh, 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 nobody's ever gonna fucking hold me down. Oh, oh, no, oh, you can't hold me down, no. No one's gonna hold me down. You can't hold me down, no. You can't hold me down. I know this sounds like shit, but fucking bear with it. I was born half man, half fucking intelligent. Hey, that's what my grandfather used to say when he would sit me down on his lap and tell me, Ken, you should pray. Maybe one day you'll be everything that you wanna fucking be, but you gotta go for it and shoot for the fucking stars. No fucking matter how hard or even how much it took to put some motherfucking ankle grease into it. I'm ready to establish my shit like all my supporters and Patreon. All the people hold me down on fucking YouTube. Hey, Tiffany, that goes for you. Canadian basement, and everybody knows where the human fucking waste went. In the basement, barely smoking Rudolph. Can't hold me fucking dude off. Hey, yo, fuck that, Billy Ricky is my man. He held my hand all the way through the beginning. And big fucking shout out to all these people. They're not just people, they're my fucking equal. And if you think I'm lying, there is no denying. I really fucking mean everything I say when I fucking say it. I may be here making motherfuckers laugh, or at least I want to. But the real thing is connections and people and heart and love for one another, and a brother and a sister and a mother and a father. That's what the fuck means shit to me. Not this materialistic type of shit. It could all suck my dick. I'm about real motherfuckers I fuck with, like my man Lucky Low, or even Filthy Gamer. You should have seen his disclaimer on that nasty fucking gamer. He's one of a kind, and you can't forget Producer G. He holds me down. In case anybody didn't know, he's my brother-in-law, brother in crime, brother in rhyme. Used to be together all the motherfucking time, but then after the years pass by, you have kids, you change jobs and lives and houses and cars. Fuck my car in the driveway with no fucking steering. I don't give a fuck, cause I'ma still be clearing my head the next Sunday morning. When football comes on, I hope you're not yawning. Start the song again with my friend Billy fucking Ricky, even fucking Tiffany, and all these fuckers that fuck with me. I give a big fucking shout out to Tommy NC 2010. No one really understands him, but he's a good man. He's a good fucking man. Yeah, shout out to all my patrons, to all the believers and all the underachievers. Believe in something and reach for that motherfucker, and you just might touch it one day. Cause I know that I did. I never thought that I'd have anybody fucking want to listen to us. We came on here doing this for 5 or 6 people, and look what happened. We're about to hit 1,400 subs on my YouTube channel. What? I know that's not a big, huge number, but to me that fucking means something. I want to give you guys all a bunch of loving. This goes out to you, your sister, and your cousin, or your father. If you have one, if you got fucking problems, I fucking got one too. Let's be together and fight these fucking issues. Clear away all motherfucking issues when you come. Blow a load in the tissue. Yeah, they gon' miss you when you in the shower, killing children for about an hour. Yo, fuck that, perspire out in the sun while I'm working really, really hard, son, thinking about coming home on a Saturday night doing insomniac. Fuck that, I would rather have a heart attack than miss insomniac. They gotta put me on my back and lock me up in a cage. I'd rather be with my peoples, cause like I said, all of y'all are my fucking equals. Peace out, peoples. I hope you didn't think that was gay or lame, but that was me trying to pour my heart out on a beat. Keep this really discreet, guys, alright? Don't go around telling everybody Ken went softy on you. But big shout out to my Patreons, man. You guys really do mean a lot to me, and I know I say my family, and I fucking mean that. You guys are my family. If you feel that way about me, I feel that way about you. And I promise you, if you guys are there for me, I will always fucking be there for you. Whether you like listening to this shows that we do, or you like hearing the song parodies, or you like just talking to me on Twitter, I will fucking be there if you're there for me. I promise you guys that. I just wanted to come on tonight and go live, but I couldn't, so I decided to do this for you guys, man. Wanna fuck my cat, wanna fuck my cat, late at night when I lay that cat on the rug. Yeah, give me rug burn from fucking burning and turning and yearning on the top of that. Yo, motherfucker, I gotta do a little bit of something for y'all, make it funny because I don't wanna leave half homo, half Romo, Tony Homo, Dallas Big D, motherfucker, listen to me, I'm about to be. Nah, but anyway, for real. Shout out to you guys here on Patreon, man. I love you guys, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be working another job right now. Not that I'm killing it and making all kinds of money, but hey, it's justified. And that's why I'm still on here. And that's the God's honest truth. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys soon. And, I know that was just fucking totally homo, but I did it anyway, whatever. Love you guys, man. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Saturday night, Insomniac. We'll see you guys then. Peace, guys. No homo.
No homo. No homo. No
week. I really don't care. That's why I joined Weight Watchers. I lost my hair, and I'm gonna lose that fat rat-a-tat. By Christmas time, I'll be looking good enough. Y'all will wanna fuck.
Peace out, everybody.